Not today, pal. Not today.
Were you doing something earlier today, or is this an outfit for the pod? This is not pod outfit.
It's half pod, half I have dinner later.
No, it's 100% you have dinner later.
But I do sometimes when I watch videos back from the pod, I'd be like, maybe we should put a little more effort in.
Oh, I'm sure everyone.
Because you look great in like a hoodie and like a hat. But like when I
fantastic.
show up with like frizzy hair with my gray hair standing up and not a lot of makeup and a grandma sweater, it's just like, sometimes I'd like to present myself better on the YouTube, Instagram world.
Okay. We played the AI song for Cutter. He shockingly loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah, and he said he wants to shoot a music video.
Which was my first reaction. I think that it could be epically produced here. I think that there be a music video future for YMH Studios if we turn it out well.
I think we could have caught Cutter in like a mood where he could have been like, "That's stupid."
100%.
I think we got him in a good mood. I think he like just won a bet.
I think that's what's like keeping me married to him. Is like he keeps me on my toes. I really don't know what reaction I'm going to get a lot of the time.
Right.
You think he's predictable, and then he throws you off, and you're like, "Fuck, you're a great guy."
But you guys are a great match. You show up frizzy hair, grandma sweater all the time, and then boom, it's dinner.
Who am I?
Dinner night, Yamie.
With a blowout.
Yeah, and she's like, "This is for the tube." Yeah, it's fantastic. When I was writing the lyrics, I was actually like, what would be weirder? So you imagine using your egg and my sperm and putting it in someone else and having a baby, or is it the someone else's egg? Because what I was thinking is, if we did my sperm, your egg, had a baby, we can give it to like the biggest Sopranos fan.
Wow.
Yeah,
auction. We can make so much money on that kid.
We're auctioning off a baby. That's why we started this pod, to let everyone know we're here to auction off a baby.
This has been a long roost.
Yeah, listen.
We've got you.
We've got medical bills. Things are,
Baby making is expensive.
Baby making. We gotta. We make, because it's like, I know there's guys in Jersey who have like Sopranos shrines in their basement, and it's like, yeah, that's a cigar Tony smoked, and then that's Rob Eiler and Jamie Lynn's kid. And there's just like a baby, How much do you think we could get for a baby these days?
I don't know. What's the baby market like?
You guys know what babies are going for these days?
Is that called child trafficking?
Yes.
Wow. But if we make it like a raffle, then it's not, right?
A raffle? Yeah, then it's for charity.
We could probably find a loophole.
Wow.
Yeah, we find a loophole. I mean, with
for charity?
with my gambling debts and your medical bills, we can make this a charity type thing. Yeah, for sure. Wow, this
this took a turn though. I thought it was a stripper egg.
Well, that's the thing. When I was writing it, I'm like, what's crazy, because I was like, I could write a song about us, we put your egg, my sperm, in someone else, and then we sell the baby.
Wow. Yeah, I see. That's where a Cutter wouldn't be down. Let me ask you something. Did you write all the lyrics, or did you give AI like a direction and then AI took it?
No, wrote all the lyrics.
You wrote all the lyrics.
I mean, they're not that impressive, James. They're pretty.
There were a lot of them.
They're pretty stupid. So wait, what's going on today? You were like, I'm making liquid courage, and I was like, you're drinking alcohol?
Well, I was joking. It's an iced coffee.
But I'm saying this is a new Yamie move when you got here. You
usually
dressed up making coffee.
I drink this before, but Niana made me one last time I was here, and it was so good. And they have a very fancy coffee maker that I don't know how to use. I only use ones that you just press a button. So Zola will help me make the coffee, and she has to teach me her perfect recipe, because this isn't quite as good, but it's hitting the spot. I need a little jolt. Iced coffee literally gives me like.
So there's more than just pushing a button with their machine? Like it's like a...
Yeah, you got to grind the beans, and then you got to like press it down and then switch it to another thing.
The only thing I've never been addicted to is coffee. Everyone's addicted to it.
I only started drinking coffee 5 years ago.
Really? Mm-hmm.
That's what 2 kids will do to you.
All right, so here's... Oh, you know what? When you said that you were the best game show contestant of all time... Like you were like, I'm the best or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you think you would be if Rob Gronkowski was your partner? Because I have a little clip for you to watch here. of Gronk. His track record a little different than yours. Let's say.
It's like a skeleton.
Scarecrow?
No.
A Jack the Ripper.
No, so
Jack,
close.
Jack, pass.
It's
How did she say Jack?
go.
The sprinting African animal with the spots.
Tiger.
Flaming hot Cheetos animal. He's really fast. Pass.
Oh.
It's like a shooting star. Flies across the sky.
Shoot.
Pass.
It's one by itself. It's a type of animal, and
Rhinoceros.
no.
Pass.
Rhymes with porn.
These triangular shaped things. They build them. They're huge.
Huts.
Animals have humps on their back.
Canoe. Camels.
The continent where the Nile runs.
Egypt.
No, the continent, not the Egypt
man.
is in the big old place.
Ooh.
I am blank American. I'm blank American.
Africa.
You think you could? Because you said your record is
I
perfect.
love him so much.
I mean, he's the
I would have
absolute
loved
best.
a little box of Strahan the entire time. Like I really would have liked to watch him the whole time. Wow.
He might challenge your
He's
perfect.
adorable.
If you have a perfect record at game shows with that guy,
Get me in a room with him. I'll train him.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I could sharpen him up a little bit.
I don't know. He seems really. I love Gronk, but I don't know if you'd continue your.
We weren't
your
giving him
streak.
subjects where he could excel.
Yeah, he's like.
Where did she get Jack O'Lantern from? Where did she
That's
even
crazy.
get Jack from this?
Yeah, she
I'm
said like Jack the Ripper
yeah,
or something.
I'm like, what the hell? Well, I guess maybe the topic was Halloween.
Well, the best is when it was unicorn, and he's like, "It's one by itself." What does that even mean? It's one by itself.
It's a horse with one horn.
Whew. Yeah, we gotta get Jamie.
Just those like dings and like the
that gets you
feeling of a
going.
time.
And the cough between the coffee and the dings, you're
I could have
flying
taken
right now.
flight. Yeah.
Yeah. If there was a website where all your past lovers can critique you, like a Yelp of,
Fuck.
yeah, would you want to read?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You'd want to know what they say?
Yes. Because I don't care now. I'm married. I'm like,
Well, Cutter's going to be on there too.
He's told me everything.
Yeah.
He gives it to me real time reviews.
Mid-sex, he'll give you reviews or after?
Sometimes there's convos mid-sex.
And he's like, hey, you could be doing better at this.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Why waste our time? I love notes.
Oh, man. That's wild. So because I think a Yelp.
You wouldn't like that?
I mean, for me, here's the thing. I was drunk for a long time. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to read the drunk reviews. I want.
Okay, all
since
right.
I've been
So
sober,
let's just do since you're sober.
Yeah. Sure.
Great.
I wouldn't
You
be
would.
like excited, but I also wouldn't know. I'd probably be like the curiosity would get me. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I'm so happy to read this. But like, I think I'd probably want to. But again, like you, I think I would know what's coming. Where like, I remember I was dating a girl for like a year or whatever, and she wanted to go out one night, and I was like, I don't want to go. Like she was going with friends, I didn't want. And I was like, her friends. I was like, I don't want to. And she's like, okay, fine. And she came home that night, and she was wasted, and we had sex, and like she was like, well, you got hotel sex last night, and I was like, you thought that was good? It was like I didn't even want to have sex. Like you came in and were like thought you were like hot and like doing this thing and like, but you were drunk and it wasn't good. So I think that there would be a lot of that with me, where like I was like drunk and like thought.
But the other girls were probably a little drunk too when you were drunk. Drunk sex only works if you're both drunk.
You've had it. You have to both be drunk.
You have to both be drunk for drunk sex to work.
Yeah, I guess that's true because like she was normally very good, and like she thought that was like the best she had ever performed. I'm like, oh, in her head she was like she basically thought she was a porn star that night.
Yeah,
and I was like, no, you were doing your own thing. Like you were kind of like.
You told her that.
Yeah, we had to talk after where I was like, yeah, because she was very confident that she was very good at, she knew the deal. She was very good at what she did normally. And I was like, babe, what you thought you were doing last night wasn't, she was like, you got hotel sex last night. And I was like, what hotel? That was not this great thing. I was like, what do you think happened last night? I was like, I was kind of like trying to watch. I was like looking around you at the TV while you were like doing your thing, because it was just not, like when you're sober and you're like about to go to bed and someone comes in drunk and is like, oh yeah, we're gonna have sex. You're like,
Yeah.
It was not.
Well,
I wasn't.
Yeah, drunk people. That's what I'm saying. When you're sober and people are very drunk, you just can't connect. You're on a different level. It's just, yeah.
So I think of
So especially sex.
If I'm reading my review, boys back there, would you want to read reviews from your previous partners about you sexually?
I mean, it would be like social media comments. You know, there's no good thing that would come out of reading it, but you probably couldn't look away.
You don't think somebody could just be like generous lover, good at XYZ?
I mean, I'm sure there's good reviews, but you know, you see that one thing where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Right. That's the thing. Like when you show up with the frizzy hair and the hoodie, even if guys are like, she looks great in that, like you'll see the one that's like, oh, thanks for rolling out of bed, and you're like,
Oh, for sure.
right. So that's the thing. It's like he's saying that even you might see some good stuff, but then that one where it's like, yeah, this limp dick fruitcake, you know, like it'd be like, oh no.
Maybe because I'm in such a long relationship that I would look at it more like, oh, tell me where I can improve, and then I can help my guy out with it.
Yeah. What's going on back there?
I just like that what you imagine the bad comment about you would be limp dick fruitcake.
No, we're talking about Zolo.
Oh, is that right?
Zolo said bad comment would get him, you know. All right, so I got. What about Enny? Would you want to read reviews from your past lovers?
I mean, not really. It would all be the same shit. It'd be a bunch of complaints, fucking like, he's too big, he's too good at sex, you know, he's too fucking
lasts too
he's
long,
too tall, yeah, he's too cool.
I think that'd be a real critique from Jamie about sex.
For sure. Get it over with.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't really give a fuck. I mean, like, would I read it? I mean, I'd read it just for the entertainment of it, but I don't think I'd really give a shit. It's like, I broke up with you for a reason, bitch. I don't really give a fuck what you think. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and he's on
savage.
Yeah, and he's on fire.
I mean, that's a reality. You still like that bitch? You ain't together, are you?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you make a good point.
Thanks.
Are you gonna read him, Rob? You didn't answer.
Yeah, he said he would.
No,
you
yeah,
did?
I said yeah.
He said just not when he was drunk.
Yeah, I don't.
Gotcha.
I don't want to know, like, you know, oh yeah, he fell asleep, like, you know, or like whatever when I was drunk, like after being up for 3 days partying, when you hit a bed, odds are you're just gonna end up going to sleep.
Yeah.
So it really was you limp dick fruitcake. It really was.
No,
I only have that.
I'm hard in my sleep even.
I would give a review of that to one person.
That they just fell asleep.
No, the like, I would call them a limp dick fruitcake.
That's two things I never thought I'd hear you call someone today.
Wow, how long ago was that guy?
Oh my god, decades.
Really?
Yeah.
Decades.
Just because he's an asshole. And
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do I know
you
who?
know who it is.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Wow, he was an asshole and Olympic fruitcake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he like blamed it on something. I was like, okay.
Right. Yeah.
We're good. Bye.
That's tough. Yeah, poor guy. Not too bad. He doesn't know who he is. He's on to.
He's fine.
He's fine right now. What
Except
about
his wife.
What?
Except his wife's not.
Poor. I mean, I'm sure she's
Poor
there.
lady.
She's there for a reason. Like Annie said, she stuck around, so she must like it. I also think there's women who don't want to have sex, or they probably love a limp dick guy. There's women who like don't want to have sex.
Yeah, I know a lot of them. Investing can feel intimidating, and people don't know where to start. What app or service do I use? How much money should I put in? Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing for you, your kids, and your retirement. You don't need a lot of money or expertise to invest with Acorns. In fact, you can get started with just your spare change. Acorns recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals, then automatically invests your money for you. And now, Acorns is putting their money into your future. Open an Acorns Later IRA and get up to a 3% match on new contributions. That's extra money for your retirement. I highly recommend investing in your future, and having Acorns invest your money for you is as simple and wonderful as you can imagine. So head to acorns.com/nottoday Or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. New important disclosures at acorns.com/nottoday. When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Aloe or Skims, yes, they have a great product and marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the business that is making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that's Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not so secret secret? With Shop Pay, that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So, if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. I don't know about you, but every time I shop online, ShopPay makes it quick, and I buy the thing that I'm looking at immediately because it's so convenient. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe or Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/nottoday, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/nottoday to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/nottoday.
Yeah, you hang out with, they're all your friends who play Mahjong now. You've replaced.
Don't hate on Mahjong. Has nothing to do with my sex life. Mahjong replaces the hours that Cutter goes to play golf. Now I have a hobby that takes a few hours.
Okay.
And I enjoy it.
Tell people what is Mahjong.
I don't know how to describe it. Mahjong is a game with tiles, with different suits and winds and dragons. And it was, I think Chinese Mahjong was the original game, but American Mahjong was created by a group of Jewish women who made up all the rules together themselves. It's very complicated. I had to hire a teacher, and we had 3 separate mornings where she taught us, me and a group of women, how to play. And now I'm hooked. I have my own set. I have my own tiles. I have my own boards. I want to buy a round table, so I have a Mahjong folding table that I can take in and out. Yeah, it's a great game. You have to use your brain a lot.
Oh, women made the rules to the game, and it's complicated. What a shock.
Exactly.
What? So there's a thing. So I really enjoy. There's a podcast that I really like called the All In Podcast. It's like a financial podcast, but they were basically saying they read something about when there's a new study out that if you sit to pee, it's really good for prostate cancer. So they're saying like these guys now are like, yeah, I sit to pee. Like when I go pee. Because
you're draining your bladder more?
Right. You get it all out.
Okay.
You don't leave a little bit in there or whatever, especially like overnight, like 8 hours, 9 hours. Yeah, whatever. So I wanted to get your thought on like, how would you feel if you were dating a guy, or let's say even Cutter? I mean, Cutter does so much crazy stuff. It doesn't really work with Cutter.
Shock me.
Yeah, but if like, if you were dating somebody and all of a sudden he's like, no, yeah. If you walked into the bathroom and he was like sitting and you're like, oh, sorry. And he's like, oh, I'm just peeing.
I don't know if I would think about it that hard. I don't know if it would
make the Mahjong table talk.
Yeah,
with the ladies.
I don't know if I would like. I think I would maybe do like a quick double take, but I don't think the thought would plague me. I don't think it would bother me.
And
that
do you think
much.
it says anything about a man if he sits to pee? Are you like, oh, it's a little soft, like
Do
dudes
you
should
think
stand
it
to pee. No, I want to make the move over to sitting to pee, especially at night. But it's more so just like, it's so easy to stand and pee.
Of course.
Like I didn't even when I first thought about this, I was like, oh, maybe like dudes wouldn't want to do this because it's like I was like, I don't care. I'll fucking sit and pee if it's better for me. Because especially my family, I think there's like a history of like prostate stuff. So I was like, I'll fucking sit to pee. But then every time I woke up to the toilet, I'm like, I'm not going to fucking sit down right. Like it's so easy to stand.
It just feels like so much work.
Not so much work. It just feels like unnecessary. It's like, I've been standing for 40 years now. I'm going to start, sitting to pee. And then like sometimes like halfway through my peeing, I'm like, oh, this could have been a sit down pee. But I'm like, it just feels like this extra, I guess, work or so. I don't know. It feels unnatural, I guess, because I've been doing this thing for so long that now that it's like sit to pee. It's like, no, I'm not pooping.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would care.
And if you found out that it was like very beneficial for you guys back there to sit while you pee, does it? Do you go, I'm not doing that, or what do you think?
I couldn't care less. I'm gonna keep peeing the way I'm peeing. Yeah.
How do you pee?
What?
Standing upside down.
Oh,
Yes.
but you poop.
Crouching.
You poop sitting. You poop with your feet on the seat, right?
Yeah. Gargoyle boys. Yeah.
I don't know why. There was something, or I saw a picture, or something crossed my mind, and for some reason I thought about you and how you poop.
Yeah. The mainlander fucking sign that's like don't. It has like an X over like sitting on the toilet
It might
seat.
be, yeah.
Yeah. That's
And I was like, that's Enny.
That's in like China, I think, all over the place. Because
Yeah.
like motherfuckers be sitting and breaking the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have them in nail salons sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
So how do you avoid breaking the seat when you stand on it?
I mean, I practice. I don't know. I mean, I never had to worry about it. I've thought about it, but it's never happened. It's never even come close.
Have you ever had any kind of incident where you fell off the toilet or anything?
Wow. I fear it. Like, I would hate that because I'm not a germaphobe, but I ain't trying to touch no toilet seat, man, with anything. That's why I wouldn't sit to piss either, because I ain't trying to put my ass on the toilet. It's nasty, bro.
Well, I would never sit in public to pee. I would only sit at home.
Yeah, I don't care if it's at home. It's nasty.
Oh, wow. Even if you lived alone?
Yeah, it's nasty in there, man. It's gross in there.
And you're not a germaphobe?
Shit be like, yeah, but it's only the toilet. Like, I don't really give a shit about almost anything else germ-wise, but the toilet is something about it, man. There's something instinctual where I go towards it and I'm just like, oh, I can't do that.
And how? So even have you ever had to poop drunk and then like you're standing on the top of the toilet drunk?
I mean, I don't remember the last time I had to poop, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying?
So what do? You force yourself to go?
No, I just choose. It's like if I want to, I might feel it and I'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll do it. But I could also be like, nah.
How long
We'll do
can
it
you go
tomorrow.
without a poop?
I mean, we've been through this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
guess,
the goalposts always moving. I feel like sometimes we hear a week, sometimes we hear a month. That's always.
I don't know. I don't know the longest. I don't. I
When
definitely
you
don't
finally
push it.
go, is it like 8 feet long?
Yeah,
So
it's
what about if
nasty.
somebody offered you? Let's say somebody said to you, "I'll give you $1 million for every week you don't poop." How long do you think you could go?
Wait, what's?
Well, you don't want him to die.
No. That's what I'm just
I'll
saying.
die.
But how? If you promise, then I
I'll
will give you
die
$1
for
million
$1 million.
for every week you don't poop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you'll be dead.
That's fine. The money's not for me. It's for my mom.
Aww.
That's so sweet. We could give him the money from the baby we saw.
There you go.
It's charity.
Hashtag
For his mom?
trafficking.
No, R.I.P. Enny. You know.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
My mom would love to know the cause that bought her the house.
Yeah. Imagine her having to tell the story like, well, what happened was my son didn't shit for 3 months, and then do you ever see the show Sopranos?
She's actually a huge Sopranos fan too. I
Really?
should probably give her a shout out. Yeah, shout out to Ma. She loves you guys. She
Oh,
loves the show.
wow. Shout out
Yeah,
to
she's-
mom.
hi, Mom.
She asked me to get like something signed from y'all, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, we should sign a toilet seat for her.
What the? What? No, why?
Because then it's like a thing from all of us, you know? It's
What
like
is she like? Does she collect anything?
We could get her a real thing and then a toilet seat. You know what I mean? Like get her something nice and then
Yeah.
a toilet seat.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, she's a super Sopranos fan. She has like the box set wrapped when she first like bought it. Like it's in plastic. She's a huge Sopranos fan. Huge.
Let's hook her
She's
up. Let's
Italian.
think of what we can get
She's
her.
Italian,
Yeah,
so
of
like a lot of
course.
that felt like how she grew
Yeah.
up. So yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Wait, weren't you telling me after the pod last week that what was the story of the bartender said to you guys like, "Oh, aren't you from Not Today, Pal?"
Oh right, that was after after First Day Live. We went across the street to Sidebar, and the bartender there. Like I think we were just talking about our shows, and then we mentioned something about like and then like Rob and Jamie because they're coming in on Friday. He's like, wait a minute, Rob and Jamie, wait a minute, do you guys work for Not Today, Pal? Like, wait, what? Not Today, Pal? And we're like, yeah, we do. He's like, dude, fucking anytime I get a second, man, I always throw that on. He's like, you gotta
Oh,
tell him I
wow.
love him.
That's so cool.
sweet.
I
He's cool.
never think anybody's listening.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
was
a
at
huge fan. He didn't say anything about any of our other shows. He just said, I love Not Today.
That's crazy.
They had
Wow.
Sopranos playing in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. We were like haunting you.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly.
No, he was a cool guy though.
Everywhere he goes to the bar. He can't get away from us. His
Yeah,
mom's house.
I
He can just
know.
everywhere, and he goes. It's just us. It's just us there. All right, we got 3 emails. 3 emails. Jamie, you know how it goes. I'm gonna read them to you. You pick which one. We have conflicting boundaries.
Oh, sorry, I didn't answer your question. 6 million. Yeah, that's probably how much I get.
You probably go 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Without pooping.
If
Oh
it's
yeah.
$1 million a week, I'm not gonna do that for no reason, but I could work it out. Yeah, it'll
What-
hurt. It'll be alright.
What about the other boys back there? Sitting to pee. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm not that opposed to it. I like a urinal. If there's a urinal option, I'm definitely not sitting down.
If I could stand and pee, I would do it all the time.
Yeah, you can. You just get those. Yeah, there's the trans women use those things that they put in their pants and so they could pee while they're standing.
And it's like a spout.
Yeah.
there's
There's
like a funnel.
Yeah, there's like a funnel and a thing because they wanna stand at the urinal with the boys.
I think it's called shiwi. Oh man.
Shiwi. Should we get Jamie a shiwi?
Funnel pissing is
Is that really
crazy.
what it's called?
Yeah, and then you have a funnel in your
shiwi?
pants covered in piss all the time, which is cool. That's really nice.
Do they just put it on when they have to go pee, or do they wear it all the time so
I
they
think
feel
you
like
wear
they
it
have
all
a
the
penis?
time because you don't want to be standing next to the boys at the urinal putting your shiwi in. You know, you want to just
It's
be able.
awkward,
You want to be
right?
able
You
to
just want to
whip out
whip
the
it
hose.
out
Yeah.
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Wow, they've thought of everything.
Can we get a zoom in on a shiwi?
I don't know why they had to make it so big.
And they're purple and pink.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to see. Oh yeah, look, Jamie, there.
Never mind.
Wait, so it goes around her vagina and then funnels out. Is her vagina up in her upper pelvis? That's so weird.
People be weird these days. The shiwi, the purple. Go to the purple shiwi. Yeah, that looks like a real shiwi. That's a good shiwi.
That's weird. I can't really see them. That looks like a sex toy.
My favorite Snapple back in the day was shiwi strawberry. You remember that one? What this is making me think of. I remember I was dating this girl at the time. She said to me, we were in bed together, and she's like, "Do guys ever wipe after they go pee?" And I'm like, "Pfft." I'm like, that's the stupidest. Like, pfft, what are you talking about that? And then after we broke up, a year later, I'm laying in bed and I realized I'm like, oh, I have I just went pee and I just went now there's pee on my leg and I was like, oh, that's what that poor girl was trying to say. Hey, asshole, wipe
You
your
got
fucking
pee on your leg.
Yeah, she's trying to say, hey, wipe your dick after when you come to bed with me and cuddle so I don't have pee on me, you gross motherfucker.
I don't know if she was thinking that exactly.
I think she when you're getting in bed and she probably rubbed her butt up against me and I was like, ew, is that pee? And then she was probably like, hey, do guys wipe, trying to give me a hint, and I was just, it's like when somebody's like, hey, you want a piece of gum?
Yeah.
I was like,
good.
what? I was like, wiping our dicks? What are you, crazy? And then and then she's
So now
laying
do you
there.
wipe?
No, because I'm alone all the time, But if I went back into a relationship, I would. Maybe do I ask? Do
You're
I
a very
say?
considerate partner, Rob.
So yeah, I'm gonna. If I'm peeing, sitting down, and then wiping, I'm basically a broad. I can't.
Yes, you have a vagina.
Sorry, I'm coming back to bed covered in piss because I can't do it. I can't do both. I can't do. If I could stand and then wipe, that's acceptable. But I
Okay.
can't sit. So it's either the
Well,
prostate
you'd stand
or
and wipe anyway, which
I do-
I think is weird.
I stand and wipe after I poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where does Enny wipe? Enny, do you get off the toilet completely to wipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he stands and wipes.
Yeah, I
I
stand.
remember that.
Yeah, we this is one of the only things that we've
Agreed upon?
Agreed on, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, this was a solid moment between us.
So you're crouching. You stand on the toilet. So can you paint a picture? Let's say right now you were going into a bathroom to poop. What's the exact procedure? You walk in.
I walk in. I mean, here's the thing too, though. A lot of times I dissociate because it's such a waste of time that I'm just
I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get out of there. So, but okay, if I'm really trying to picture it, so I'm just gonna go in there. I'm gonna do lift the toilet seat, the first one, the top one, right, or the lid, and then I just fucking slob squat on that shit. Put my elbows over my knees. You know what I'm saying? And so I have the balance, and then I just kind of chill there and I shit, and then once I'm done, I stand up, wipe. That's it. Easy peasy.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks for the visual.
But I get I don't know. It seems because to go from pooping to wiping. I feel like if you're in that squat position, to then get off of there to go wipe, it just
He's
feels
got
like
some good core strength. What do you mean?
yeah,
He's
good core strength, but it
balance.
also just feels it sounds like it could be a little messy.
Sounds like you'd be good at
Messy.
American Ninja Warrior.
Wait, why messy? What would be messy about that?
Because you're squatting over the thing and then you go to a full stand up
Yeah, but I think when you poop in that position, you're not getting as much
debris.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, there's nothing on the seat.
Because that's what I'm
or
saying.
anything.
No, not on the
No,
seat, but
on
I'm
the butt.
saying, yeah,
On the
like
butt.
on your butt, I imagine, like, let's say there's still stuff there. When you then stand up to go wipe, you have to do a full stand, where when I'm sitting and I go to stand, I could continue like a crouch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where I picture you having to like completely get
Because
off the
he's full
toilet.
spread, you know?
Yeah. Wow. I don't know.
don't
We'll have
know.
to, after the show, I'll come watch you.
Give it a try.
I'll come
Sure.
watch.
Yeah, I mean, 1 mil. That's it. Yeah,
1 million to watch you poop? Wow.
that's it. Just one,
Okay.
not 6.
Do we have a memory lane?
We do. Check this out.
Oh, is this gonna be a good one? Here we go. Oh, see, this Jamie will be better at this than us, than me, I
I
think.
can't. Oh, I only have the little. Okay, so this was a dream. It was a Tony's dream. Annette Bening was in this. Will Janowitz was in this scene. Season 5.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Season 5, episode 11, The Test Dream.
You're supposed to let me guess.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I would have said a
What
dream
Jamie
in
said.
season 5. No, I honestly would have had no clue. Anyway, it's good. I would have just said a dinner at a restaurant in Sopranos. That I would have known, but I don't know anything else. Thank you, Enny. That now we could see it. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. So sorry. Go ahead.
I like this look on both of us.
Yeah, because we're in a dream, so
Yeah.
it's different. What Zola? What is it? Season,
Season 5, episode 11.
and it's a dream that Tony's having.
Yeah, the episode is called The Test Dream.
Was there a lot of him dreaming? I remember there was like
When he was in
one-
the coma.
I remember there was that all the there was more dreams too, right?
Yeah, he had a lot of dreams.
Oh,
Big dreamer.
okay.
I don't know if this was when he was in the coma. I think it was. I don't know. I remember that Annette Bening and Will Janowitz was in this, and John Hurd, right?
Jamie, you're talking to the wrong guy. I have no. All I can think about is watching Enny poop while you're talking about this. I don't know. You could have told me this was just me and you. I mean, you could have told me. You could have
well,
sold me.
this could have been so many things.
Yeah. That's the thing. We did this exact thing like a lot.
Yeah,
It was
in
like
that restaurant, on
eating
that
pasta. Yeah, it's like
I'm drinking wine.
Yeah, we're very fancy.
Yeah, we are.
I got a guy who had a rough day at a casino, and my heart goes out to him. I want to. I will show you the clip of this poor guy. Tell me what you think of your boy here.
Enough. Stop. Fuck. Oh. Fuck Jesus. Fuck holy shit. Fuck Jesus. Fuck Christmas. Fuck God. Yeah. For God's sake, Jesus motherfucker!
He's putting more money in.
Yeah, he loves it.
Walk away. Is he winning or losing?
Jamie.
Elvis,
I don't know.
Next door. Fuck you!
I mean, you think that's a winning
Jesus.
response? He's screaming "fuck Christmas." That's not a winner, James. That's a guy who's losing his shirt. He's banging on the thing.
He almost knocked it over.
And then what he was saying is always next door, because in roulette,
Oh, it's always next.
the ball lands in the one.
fuck.
But here's,
Never play a computer game.
first of all, never play computer roulette at a gas station. This guy needs to learn.
Oh my God, that's a gas station.
I'm sure.
That's a
but
low.
the other thing that he has to learn is like, you're not supposed to win playing roulette. Like, if you're sitting in front of that machine for hours, you lose. Like, it's just
You're
a
right.
known thing.
Right.
Like, it's not like the odds are whatever 35-1, and your chances are 1 in 37, or no, sorry, 1 in 38, or whatever it is, single zero, double zero. But like, you're not supposed to win. Like,
Right.
I don't know. This guy, like, go do something else where you have a chance to win.
Yeah.
You're not get. Oh, but man, fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas is all time. Yeah,
That's crossing a line.
But I do like that he's original. Like, I think this
I
guy
do
would be a
too.
fun hang.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like no one you know.
No
one you've met before.
I would love to be at like a machine next to him because, like, because then you don't feel bad losing.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
When he's screaming like "fuck Christmas" and banging on the machine.
I want to know what he's like when he's winning. I don't think this guy's ever won.
I don't think so. Yeah, and I think he'd even be angry when
he won.
When he wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. The here's the email. So we have 3 conflicting boundaries, opposing teams, or Mama's got this. I'll tell you this. You want to just read the shortest one?
Yep.
Since I don't know. I can't see the timer, but I think we're...
Hey, Yamie and Rob. I appreciate you both and wish the best for you all in the podcast. I'd like to get your opinion on dating someone who has different beliefs, religious or political, from oneself. It seems today many are against this. I personally am not and remain open-minded concerning the beliefs views of any woman I date. However, I find this lack of open-mindedness prevalent among many today. A Christian won't date a non-Christian. A conservative won't date someone liberal or apolitical, and vice versa. Do you think it's unfair to instantly dismiss someone romantically because their views are different? Kindly, Ryan McPherson.
The religious stuff, I can't really tell you because I can't imagine not wanting to date somebody because of their religion, but I know people do, and because they're way deeper into their religion than I am, so I can't relate to. But like, to me, if you're not going to date somebody because of their political beliefs, I think it's maybe the dumbest thing possible because look how much people change. Like, what if you married somebody in 2019? By 2021, a lot of people change their fucking opinion about this world and what's going on. So it's like, you're always going to have different beliefs on things. And to me, political is like, when I'm on dating apps and I see girls are like, if you voted for Trump, swipe left, or like this, it's like, that's the first thing you say. It's just annoying. Like, and the same thing with Biden. If someone's like, if you voted for Biden, swipe left, it's like, be more yourself.
Yes.
Don't be 50% of the fucking country.
And I think a lot of the problem is that in today's day and age, if you've talked about this, if you even question something or not sure about something, you're immediately labeled as XYZ and put in a box.
Yeah.
So I think people are just now inclined to just write certain people off because they think if you believe this, then you must believe this, and this, and so we're done. And I think that might be part of the reason why people are having a hard time finding partners and having a hard time dating because you're limiting yourself so much and you're judging so much. That's not anything I would lead with. Politics, religion. Those are things that you find out because, again, a lot of things that I believe and that I've changed as I've been with Cutter over the last 14 years that we've been together. And so has he. He's learned a lot from me. I've learned a lot from him. And there are still things that we don't really agree on, but they're not reason for us not to be together.
Right. I think there are obviously some people who are like so religious that it's like, yeah, okay.
Well,
because
if you're going to church on Sunday and if there's like certain traditions in your life and things that you do on a regular basis that you would like somebody, you want to raise children in that manner, I totally get that.
Right.
Totally get that. I grew up with a lot of people that were told that they had to marry Jewish.
Right. Because there's a new show on Hulu about Mormon wives from like TikTok.
I couldn't get into it, Rob.
Saw it,
I tried.
I watched the preview, and this is the thing, right? It's like you go and you talk to the most religious people, and it turns out they're having fucking orgies with each other's husbands and what, because it's all bullshit.
It's
like
all
to
bullshit.
me, obviously there are the people who are just, they're doing their thing or whatever, but I think most of it is a show. It's just
all
so...
it feels all very controlling and just to keep, control.
Yeah, it's like when you watch, whatever. We don't need to get into fucking religious
We're
stuff.
too deep in an epi to get into
So when we're saying that like it's not religion, it's not this. So what do you think people should lead with in relationships? What do you think should be like here's what I
value. You know what I mean? I value family. I value exercise. I value friendships. I love nature. Like, lead with things that bring you joy. Lead with things that make you happy. Lead with things that you want, not things you don't want.
Yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
I agree. I mean, I don't think it's bad to lead with things you don't want also, because like I have one dating app that's literally like, I had a few because I was like, I want to put this out there and just see what happens, where it's like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't want to go to your friend's birthday. I don't want to be at concerts. I don't want to be.
Anybody clicking on you?
They banned me as well. Yeah, I'm banned from that side. No,
You are?
no. No, there are, because there are people who are the same. They're like, I don't want to go to a fucking concert. Like, I don't want to go to a bar. I don't want to do this stuff. And yeah, but then the problem is it's hard to find somebody who wants that, but it's also like, I go to the gym every day. Because normally people who like are in the gym every day, they want to look good to go out at night and this and dress up nice. And where I'm like, I want to be in the gym for fucking 2 hours in the
So when I
beginning of
lay
the day.
down, I feel great.
And then I want to do nothing.
Yeah.
After. So it's hard to find the balance.
She's out there.
Whatever. I don't even care. All right. Well, whether you're standing up to pee or sitting down, that's another episode, and we appreciate you. And yeah, we will see you next week.
Shout out to the guy at the bar.
Shout out to Enny's mom.
Yes.